Morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We'll give you a minute or two maybe to pop on here for our Friday morning live virtual training. And looks like a beautiful day, but we're going to get ready to move. So the only thing that you need today is either a kettlebell or a dumbbell or two. That is all. So what I named today is set your clock. So the idea and premise behind today's set is, let's say you've got 15 minutes, right? You can use this set, you set your clock at 15 minutes, and it's how many rounds of this can I get in, and you'll see the rep kind of go down and then go back up again. So it's just a few movements. We're gonna rock and roll. I'm gonna get you guys warmed up though first. So let's just start out, since we're down here, we'll start out in a nice, easy bird dog. So hands in knee position, and then you're gonna extend opposite arm and leg. You're gonna bring either elbow or hand to knee, and then go back into the extension. So let's just go through about, 6 repetitions per side. We'll just kind of get the body moving here a little bit. And then I will take you through the set. All right, if you've got some music, I would say get it on. You're gonna want it. Okay, so let's just move nice and easy. Neutral on that extension so that you're not getting too elevated. So don't get too elevated, just get real long in that spine. One more. Good. We're going to do just basic rocking. So you stay in a hand and knee position. You pull hips back. You inhale as you come back, and you exhale forward. You want to be careful you don't dip the back as you're coming forward. You're maintaining neutral. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Staying neutral through the spine throughout. Working on those ankles a little bit as we pull those hips back. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Good. All right, we're going to come into an open hip position. So this leg is out. We're going to put this hand down. All I want you to do is just kind of push the body forward. Your goal is to see that heel. That heel does not leave the ground. All right, so I keep that knee out, so I don't want the knee to cave inward. I'm going to let that be in line with the toe. We're just going to move forward and back a few times. Then we're going to add some rotations. All right, let's do one more. Good. You got a free arm here, right? So now reach it way under, fingertips to floor. Come on up and then reach for the ceiling. We'll do 5 here. Reach, reach, reach. You can bend at this elbow, that's okay, right? So this elbow is a little bit bent and reaching my fingertips as far away from me as I'm able. Let's do one more. Good. Switch it right around to the other side. So let's open up that other hip. Hand is down, and you are just moving forward and back. Working those ankles a little bit, opening up those hips. So like I was saying, for a set like this, you got 15 minutes, you got 20, you got 30. Set your clock for 30 and then continue to move through this set. And you'll see, I'll try and get a picture up today actually. All right, so free arm, it's gonna come under the body again. We're gonna reach and we're gonna rotate up. Okay, so we're gonna inhale under. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Good. We're going to do just a hip flexor stretch, kind of to a hamstring stretch. So here's how I work this. Morning, everybody. I see y'all popping on. Nice to see you guys. All right, so stay with me. Just get on your mat. You need a mat, dumbbells, or kettlebell if you got it. All right, so we're going to come forward. And as we come forward, pushing through that hip flexor, right? You can relax. Let me show you this way. So you can relax that back toe if that is helpful in this position, but you can see I'm really pushing that hip forward. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the toe, pull my weight back, and that toe is going to come up, all right? As far as you're able to go. Everybody's mobility is going to be a little bit different, but let's come forward, push that hip down, and then just pull slowly, come back, stay tall. Try not to get rounded over here, stay tall. And we're gonna do that about 4 times. And then we'll get rocking and rolling here in a second. One more. Good. All right, and then let's switch to the other side. So again, we kind of start into that hip flexor position. We come forward. I'm going to push that hip, open up that hip flexor. Should feel good. Tuck that back toe. Pull your body weight back. Toes come up. Sitting tall. And then just keep rocking back and forth between those 2 positions. If this is uncomfortable on your knee for any reason, just put a pillow under there. If it's like the flooring's too hard or whatever. Let's do 2 more forward and back. There's 1. Last one here. And 2. Excellent. All right, now I'm going to rock and roll so that we can get decent amount of stuff in here. So the movements are simple. It's bodyweight squats, it's alternating lunges, it's kettlebell swings. Those are the 3 that have a little higher repetitions. And then we're going to alternate between burpee and push-up. So push-up challenge, who's in? For the month of July, we're working for 1,000 push-ups over the course of the month. All right, so when you do that, we got to split it up. We got a calendar up there that you can follow along with. Today, depending on our time, we might get in, I don't know, 15 to 20. So it's 25 push-ups today. So we're going to rock and roll. There's my doggy. Well, hopefully he stays out of the way. Say hi to Jake. He's my boy. Right? You good boy? All right. So let's rock and roll, you guys. We should be kind of a little bit looser than we were when we started. The first repetition numbers start at 40. We're going to do 40 body weight squats. You can also, so we're going to rock and roll, get it feet in a good position. If you want to add some load to this as we move, so we're doing high rep here, right? So you're not going to see that we're going to add too much load to this. So I'm going to keep it body weight with you guys today. If you need, sit in and out of a chair. You can also work it that way. I try to go full range so that my elbows are coming down to my knees through these repetitions, okay? It's going to take us a little bit of time to get through, but it should get the heart rate going pretty good. Work on a little muscular endurance. So stay with me, all right? We're going to hit this at 40 reps. This is high rep. And then after this set, or after this exercise, we're bringing it to 10 burpees, okay? I will go through every variation of burpee for you when we move through this together. I've totally lost count, but I have to guesstimate them about, I don't know, 28. Let's do 10 more together. 10. It's the trouble with counting and talking to you guys at the same time. 7, 6, 5, keeping my weight back. 4, stay there, Jake. 3, 2. For those of you that are good on burpees, rock and roll. Everybody else, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you the variations. Hands down, step back, step forward. That's 1. Hands down, jump back, step forward. That's another. Step down, step back, jump forward. All variations, okay? You can even just jump, up. Jump to the floor, up, no leap. Or you would do the entire thing, okay? I'm gonna do, 3 more? 3, 2, 1. Next, alternating lunges at 30. So now we're dropping our rep down, but we're going to 30. I'm going to keep it weightless. Heart rate's going to stay up, and you just go, right? No need. Take a breather right now. I'm going to get my breathing back under control. If you need to, hold on to something. If you're really struggling with your balance, shorten that range of motion a little bit if needed. I'm going to say it's about 12. Keep moving. This is 30. I think we're at 20 here. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It's going to keep that heart rate up. 3, it's good. 2, if you want to load it, just front load, hold. And 1, that's 30. We're down to 5 push-ups. For those of you with a really awesome push, you work a full range push. Otherwise, I see just honestly in the business, everyone's kind of doing something funky. Get into a modified position. You're on your knees, chest to floor, all the way up. So that way, when you move, right, you can have your feet up. You can also get those feet down. You just got to feel this out and see what works for you. But chest to ground and up. And if you notice, my body stays in one unit, right? So you're doing 5 repetitions. Let's do one more. Good. So modified, I find that you stay neutral, cervical, thoracic, lumbar, everything stays in neutral position. Too often in a full push, I get a lot of this. This is what I see. Well, guess what? You're getting really good at that. So modify it, break it down, get a really good solid push-up, because if we're going to be doing 1,000, what 1,000 are you practicing? I'm sorry, I talked too much. Next, kettlebell swings. So if you're using a kettlebell, you know what to do here. If you guys are using dumbbells, then you've got 2 in hand. If they're lighter weight, and you can be here, we're going 20 reps, hips up, right? 2, 3. I'll do the first 10 with the dumbbells. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going, we're going to 20. Good. 20 repetitions. What do you think is next? Burpees. All right, we're gonna hit our burpees. 10 total repetitions. I think I need a fan on up in here. All right, guys, rock and roll. Ready? Hit it. 10 rep. Whatever version you want to work. I got 3 more. Good. Now what we do is we put everything in reverse. So we're going back to 20 kettlebell swings. If you need a drink of water, go ahead and grab it. This is going to keep that heart rate up this whole set, especially if you go. One thing to the next. Ugh. Ready? 3, 2, 20 swings. Go. Make sure that breathing is there. I got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Fell down safely. We are back to our push-ups. If any of you have the option of some incline, this is another great modified range. Hearts up, it's good. You can use counters. This is a little bit lower. I've got the bar so I can work, again, that full range of motion, but in more of a full body, push up. Good, hit that at 5. All right, now we are back to those alternating lunges. So I really should just take that mat out. Okay, you ready? So alternating lunges at 30 repetitions. So what's great about this set, you guys, is you're using major muscle groups. It's going to get that heart rate up, keep that heart rate up. I know a lot of you guys like the expression fat burn. Well, let's consider you burning fat, okay? So you just stay moving. You maintain the integrity of the motion, even as you start to get tired and fatigue. So with something like this, let's say those lunges are getting tough. You're like, whoop, okay, I'm going to shorten my range of motion a little bit. You do what you have to do, but get those reps in, okay? Get your breathing back. So as I come down, I should inhale, exhale up. I'm going to say I'm at 20, 10 more. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back at it, kids. Back to those burpees, 10 repetitions. Any variation you got, you ready? Hearts up, let's keep it up, go. Halfway there, 5 more. Last 2. Woo. Good. We're moving into our body weight squats. So look, we've just reversed. We're going back to body weight squats, 40 repetitions. Find a good position. I'm going to recover my breath through this. So you can move and just recover your breath here, okay? I'm going to talk and I might lose reps, but I think we're around 10. But one of the things that I reinforce, especially in any squat, first of all, but when you're working a body weight, is that full hip extension at the top, that lockout. So what you'll notice is as I come up, I'm tight. It is plank tension, and it's momentary because I'm going right back into my squat, but I do block those hips out, every time I'm in the top position, okay? Let me say we're halfway through. Keep going, keep going. Find a chair if you have to, okay? Sit down in the chair, stand up. I like to use the elbows to knees as a guide though, as far as what your range should be. And you should have noticed that when I'm going from the side, my hips are back. Here, maybe you can see better there. Hips back, right? So I'm not knee forward, I'm hip back. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're going to finish it out with your push-ups at 5 repetitions, whatever variation you're going to work. Good. Now, that is your set. So we did that in what? 47, just under 15 minutes, I think, for one complete round. So if you were doing this back up again, I'll post this board, it'll be easier. So you're going down, and then you can go back up. So we just did down, 40, 30, 20, 20, 30, 40. So since I have a few minutes, everybody loves a little ab work, right? So want to do some ab work? Thumbs up for that. Who do I got? Let's do some shout outs this morning. Hey there, Corky. Hi, Renee. Morton. What am I, a ballet dancer? What, Mort? What are you talking about? Oh, you're too funny. Hey, Maureen. Hey, Ruben. Hi, Dennis. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining me. So why not? Everybody loves a little ab work. So why don't we get down to the mat? Let me see if I've got my timer. And if I don't, it's okay. I can't find it. So, all right, everybody down. We're going to start out with our bicycles. I'll just stick with repetitions on that. And I like to go from like a back movement to a hand or a plank movement. And we'll just go back and forth between the two for a few rounds, okay? So here we go. Hands behind the head. We will start out with our bicycle. So it's opposite, chest and shoulder towards that opposite knee, full extension on this lower leg, and switch. And you hit that at 20 repetitions. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Everybody flip. You're going to get into a low plank position, and we're going to do a frog. So you're down here. I want everyone to try to keep your hands and your fists shoulder width instead of bringing them together. Changes things a little bit. So come on down, okay? You're going to keep them shoulder width or inside up. Don't go real wide on that, all right? So we're here, knees out. We're just doing these at 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's flip it again. You're going to work the V up at 10 repetitions. So if you're able to, right, you're coming up, you can tabletop it as well. If you can't come all the way up, maybe you're just here doing a modified sit-up, okay? So get to what you're going to work, and let's hit it at 10 repetitions. Here we go. Big breath in. Control that descent too. 4. That's part of the work, right? It's not just getting there. It's going back down. 2 more. Good. Flip it. Get into a high plank position. I want your feet about shoulder width apart. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop, reach, drop, and reach. Alternate that for 10. Nice and slow. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. You're on your backs again. See how we flip that? Back, hands, back, hands. You guys are going to do an alternating leg lower. Your hands can be underneath of your hips. If you want to make this more challenging, get the hands out and away, but you want to keep it safe. So I'm going to lower that leg down as far as I'm able to go, but keep this leg where it is. So if you start to come down and this one's going with you, you totally went too far. So you could just, because your pelvis is tilted. So hands underneath the pelvis, if that's going to help you maintain that foot position. Now, everybody may not have the same, flexibility here through those hamstrings. You might be slightly bent. That's okay. You can still do the same thing, with that alternating lower. But now this leg just stays where it is in a bent position instead of that extended position. Okay? Let's do, how many? 5 more? 5. I want this at about 20. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we're going to flip it again. We're going to incorporate a shoulder tap. And then we're going to call it a day. You ready? All right, so shoulder width apart, feet are wide. The goal is that my body doesn't rotate. I'll show you that from the side as well. So when you're set up into a shoulder tap position, your body is locked down, right? So in full tension, when I go to tap, my body should not rotate. You don't want to rotate away from the work. This is just 10, 4, especially when you're doing these right. 5, and you're taking your time on the tap, so it's not just a quick tap. Like, make your body work for that. Let's count that as 6, 4, 3, using my breath, 2, and 1. Excellent. Good. Come on down to just a nice little child's pose, knees out, feet together. Just breathe in that position. I hope you guys liked today's set. I just titled it Set Your Clock. You know, if you've got 20 minutes, set it for 20. Get it as many of these as you can. And you'll start your day off right, all right? Till next time, as always, guys, spend a little bit of time on your mobility. We do have mobility pieces or videos in our archive, I guess you could say. So don't forget mobility. It's not just about strength all the time. So mobility is important as well. But as always, it's a pleasure, you guys. Be well, be safe, be strong. We'll see you guys soon. Miss you.